Stars in Their Eyes. Please welcome your host, Matthew Kelly. Let us entertain you. It's Stars in Their Eyes, having it large, going out to the UK Massive, laying down some fat beats and worshipping at the Temple of Dance. No, I didn't have a clue what I was talking about either. Tonight's going to be a lesson in pop linguistics. If your favourite star was a hip-jiving cool cat daddy-o, we'll be heading back there. But as they say in the nightclubs, if you'd rather be glow-sticking to a kicking 303 and vibing to the bomb while pumping up the rim shot on the 808, then, lovely. We've got something for everyone, so let's listen and learn from the words of star guest number 1.
Hi, my name's Rachel Kerr. I live here in Walsall and I'm 15 years old. This is my family. This is Mum, Joy Kerr, and my brother, Miles Kerr.
Hi.
These are all my crazy friends from school.
Hi.
We're about to go out for a pizza, so let's get ready. At the moment, I'm still in school. Next year, I'll be doing my GCSEs. When I leave school, I'd like to study law or journalism, so I'm just working really hard towards that. My friends at school, they were so supportive, bless them. Some of them are really excited, more excited than me, definitely, but they've been great. Most of them have been really cool. So thank you.
Exams can wait. Here's the first big test for Rachel Kerr. You nearly blew the first audition, didn't you?
I did, nearly blew it. I went to a Destiny's Child concert before the audition, and I said to my friend, you know, I'm not going to scream. Don't be blame me if I'm not very sociable. I'm just going to preserve my voice. Yeah. She's like, OK, no problem, that's fine. And now it is Destiny's Child. That plan went out the window.
Ah! You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Tell me a bit about this person you're going to be.
OK, the person I'm going to be tonight, Matthew, was born in New York, Brooklyn in 1979. Mm-hmm. Her first album was out when she was 15, same age as me, called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. Yeah. She tragically died in August 2001.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Rachel.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Aaliyah.
Aaliyah! Gone but never forgotten as tonight, singing live, Rachel Kerr is Aaliyah!
What would you do to get to me? What would you say to have your way? Would you look up or try again? If I hesitate to let you in, now would you be yourself or play a role? Tell all the boys I keep it low. If I say no, would you turn away or play me off? Or would you stay? Cause if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again, try again. Cause if at first you don't succeed, you can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again, try again. I'm into you, you're into me, but I can let it go so easily. Not till I see what this could be eternity or just a week. But now I can't be still, it's off the change. It's perfect now, only change. You seen a yes, you seen a no. Just do your thing, we'll see how it goes. Oh, hey, ooh, dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again, try again. Cause if at first you don't succeed, you can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again, try again. If you don't wanna throw it all away, I might be shy on the first day. What about the next day? If you don't wanna throw it all away, may not be working on the first day. What about the next day? Hey, hey. If first you don't succeed, baby, dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again, try again. Cause if at first you don't succeed, you can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again, try again. If at first you don't succeed, you can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again, again, again.
You grew up watching this show, didn't you?
I did.
You watch this show for another couple of years, you'll be 8'9". It must be really weird, though, having grown up with it, to then suddenly come through those doors.
It's a blessing, it's a blessing.
Really?
Definitely.
I know. I mean, we know you can do it, but what's great for me about you doing this, I mean, you're so talented at 15 years old, but you have great confidence, but without arrogance.
Thank you.
You're a lovely girl.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel Kerr as Aaliyah. Next, a singer whose first band were a psychedelic beat combo called Popcorn Blizzard. And if you think that's weird, just wait till you find out the name that made him famous. Forget Shaggy, this is the original Mr. Boombastic. But if you don't own any Popcorn Blizzard, and which of us does, you'll need some more clues from star guest number 2.
Hiya, my name's Andy Pryke. I'm 36 years old and I come from Houghton Regis in Bedfordshire. And this is my girlfriend Julie.
Hiya.
And this is our metal detector. I met Julie about a year ago at a local pub called The Crown. And in the little spare time that I have, we like to go for walks in the countryside. We like to bring the metal detector with us. We've found a few bits, nothing fantastic, but hey, you never know. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, you take that, I'll dig. 1 second.
Got your horseshoe or something.
Oh, wow. It's, you know what that is, don't you?
It's not a Celtic ring, is it?
It's not, is it? No.
Metal is a big clue to the alter ego of Andy Pryke. This is a really alien experience for you because you really are a very shy man, aren't you?
Very.
So why are you doing this?
Basically, I've got a wonderful family behind me. My fiancée and her mum and all my friends. They've been a tower of strength, and I feel that if I don't come on, I'll be letting them down as well as myself.
I know.
And I don't really want to be known as a man who turned down such a cult series as this.
So tell me a bit about the person you are going to be.
The person I'm going to be, Matthew, his real name is Marvin Lear Day. He's famous for appearing as Eddie on the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
And it's reported in the Guinness Book of Records that his album, Bat Out of Hell, is the biggest selling album in the UK ever.
I should have given it away. Tell us who you're going to be tonight.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Meatloaf.
Meatloaf! Do I detect some metal? I do! As tonight, singing live, Andy Pryke is Meatloaf!
Baby, we can talk all night, but then again it is snowing. I told you everything I possibly can. There's nothing left inside of here. I put it on and I poured it out. I tried to show you just how much I care. I'm tired of words and I'm too hoarse to shout. But you've been cold to me so long. I'm crying icicles
Well done. You okay? Yeah. No, hold on. You've had 6 application forms for this show. That's ecologically unsound. And you haven't bothered sending them in because you just think your voice is not special. Well, excuse me. Thank goodness for Julie and her mum, Maggie. If it hadn't been for them, we wouldn't have had the pleasure of that voice, and that is a fantastic voice, isn't it? Trust me, I'm a docker. Would I lie to you? Stop it. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Pryke, Meatloaf! Well done, Andy. Right, fascinating pop fact number 332. Meatloaf was given that name by his sports teacher on account of his enormous girth and impressive intake of calories. At my school, my sports team nicknamed me Chipolata because there wasn't a lot of meat on me and I was always the last choice. At least I think that's why. Anyway, more fascinating facts and vicarious voices coming up. Stay where you are, or I'll send the boys round. Bye. Welcome back to Stars in Their Eyes, the show that says, come on, feel the noise. Where you provide the voices and I'll provide the glitter balls. Let me take you by the hand and lead you to the fantastic 50s while Elvis, Chuck Berry and Little Richard were setting rock and roll alight. Our next star was smouldering in a different way. Plenty of drama then from star guest number 3.
Hello, my name's Fenella Lee and I'm 36 and I live in St Albans in Hertfordshire. And this is where I run Rising Stars Drama Group with my best pal, Anna.
Hi.
OK, you guys, come along in. Hi, Josh. Hi, Louis. Anna and I started this drama group, Rising Stars, about 4 years ago. And at the time, we started with just 15, 20 kids, and now we have 120. Green! Red! Well, I think, obviously, music is very important in my life. Art, bit of gardening. But I really, really hate cooking. This is Archie, who's 3. This is Joshua, who's 9. Louis, who's 7. Hi. And my husband, Barry.
Hi.
We won't tell his age.
So, boys, what do you think about Mummy being on the show?
I'm really proud of her.
Yeah? And you, Liv?
I think it's fantastic.
Watch and learn, Rising Stars. Here's a lesson from Fenella Lee. Now, I know that you're used to meeting big stars because you used to be a receptionist in a studio, a recording studio, didn't you?
That's right.
But you've met some weird people in your time, haven't you?
Well, there's one that I can remember. While I was travelling to and from work on the Underground, I noticed this guy smiling at me.
Did you manage to avoid him?
Well, unfortunately not. One day as I was running up the escalator, he managed to catch up with me and he asked me if I wanted a drink.
You said no?
I had to say yes.
You are so weird. What happened?
Well, I ended up marrying him. And 15 years later, here I am, and there he is.
How fantastic. You're a strange and wonderful creature.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about the person that you're going to be, because she's strange and wonderful.
Yes, well, she was born Norma Dolores Eggstrom from North Dakota in 1920. And in Disney's Lady and the Tramp, she provided 4 of the voices.
Yeah.
And she also recorded classics such as Black Coffee, Is That All There Is, and Big Spender.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Fenella.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Peggy Lee.
Peggy Lee! Catching the fever as tonight, singing live, Fenella Lee is Peggy Lee!
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever
tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever, that is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing, fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet, Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame, I'll give it fever. When we kiss it, fever with that flame in you. Fever, I'm on fire, fever, yeah, I burn for Sue. Now you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks are born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade, they give you fever. When you kiss them, fever, if you live, you learn. Fever, till you sizzle, what a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
You always felt that you were born out of your time, weren't you?
Oh, yeah.
You're a woman of the 50s, really, aren't
Yeah.
you? You can tell by that voice. And, of course, the way you walk in that... I don't know how you walk
No,
in
I don't
that
know how I
stuff.
walk in it.
But do you know what the great thing about that voice is? That it's the control that you need, and that's not easy. You're great. Ladies and gentlemen, Fenella Lee as Peggy Lee! Now, some singers literally make it overnight. You go to bed wondering if a Kylie Minogue is some kind of tropical disease and wake up never knowing a time without her. Our next star took it slow and steady, and now the hard work's paid off. Since success is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration, let's get sweating with star guest number 4.
Hi, my name's Wayne Ashton. I'm 29 years old and I'm a gym instructor from Manchester. I've been a fitness instructor for 6 years. I think the thing I love most about my job is seeing people achieve their goals and improve their lifestyle. I was at the reception at work when they told me that I got on the show, and my reaction was, oh my God. And then everybody else looked at me and went, you've done it, haven't you? And I was like, yes.
Another adrenaline rush on the way for Wayne Ashton. The person that you're going to be tonight knows that you're coming on the show, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. There's a friend at the gym that I work who knows him, and he was really pleased that I got on the show.
Was he?
And he said that he felt like he'd arrived as a star, that somebody was impersonating him on Stars in Their Eyes.
That's an excellent attitude, I think, and very commendable. Well, we'll find out in a minute, but tell us a bit about him.
He shot to fame in June 2000 with the song that I'm going to sing tonight.
Yeah.
He also has a multi-platinum selling album, which has outsold the likes of Travis, Macy Gray, even Westlife, and that album is called White Ladder.
Very good. Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Wayne.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be David Gray.
David Gray! This stage will become a grey area as tonight, singing live, Wayne Ashton is David Gray!
Friday night, I'm going nowhere. All the lights are changing, green to red. Turning over TV stations, situations running through my head. Looking back through time, you know it's clear that I've been blind, I've been a fool. So open up my heart to all that jealousy, that bitterness, that ridicule. Saturday, I'm running wild and all the lights are changing red to green. Moving through the crowds, I'm pushing, chemicals are rushing through my bloodstream. Only wish that you were here, you know I'm seeing it so clear, I've been afraid to show you how I really feel, admit to some of those bad mistakes I made. If you want it, come and get it, for crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never end. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and fail in that. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and fail in that. Babylon, Babylon. If you want it, come and get it, for crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never end. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and fail in that. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and fail in now. Babylon, 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 Babylon. Hi, 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 hi.
That's a very hard voice to do, you know. And when you're singing as David Gray, well, I mean, you know, who am I telling? Of course, you know it's hard to do. You need all your resonators and everything. And somebody's just told me you did something terrible on Saturday. You broke your nose, didn't you? You broke his nose on Saturday. That was clever.
It was, wasn't it?
It's not made any difference at all. You are fantastic as David Gray. And you know, when you do your job, you say it's a fantastic feeling when you see people achieve their goals.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fantastic feeling for me because you've just achieved your goal. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wayne Ashton as David Gray. You know, you could be here on the next series of Stars by calling 090 11 22 55 66 for an application form. It's 25p a call and a bit more from a mobile. So go on, shock the family and give it a try. After the break, something that shocked televiewers back in the 80s. It'll seem tame now, but then one piece of red plastic got Mary Whitehouse and all her little wizards very hot under the collar. Start writing your complaints now. Welcome back to Stars in Their Eyes. About to throw caution to the wind and open up a can of worms that got Britain all flustered in 1986. It's not the time Milli Vanilli wore no pants on Top of the Pops, but that is a clue, because it's in the right area. It was shocking then, it's just rocking now. Let's get scrubbed up with star guest number 5.
Hi, my name's Keeble. I'm 32 years of age and I live in Orpington. I've been valeting now for 6 months. I enjoy what I do and I have a great crack with the lads.
Keeble, stars in their eyes? I hope he's a better singer than he is a valet, I'll tell you now.
These are my 2 children, Aaron, who's 8, who loves football, and Alicia, who's 6, who loves dressing up.
My dad's always singing at home and it's driving all of us mad.
I'm looking forward to performing on the show with the person I'm going to be. I think he's got lots of energy, a bit like me, and I just can't wait.
Polishing up his mirror image tonight, Keeble Rule! This man has just entered a very exclusive club. You now know how long the journey takes from sending off your application form to actually getting on the show. Because you don't just tip up here, do you?
No, you don't. No.
Oh, no, and that's what it looks like. So
yes.
How long is it since you first sent in your tape?
It was a year ago.
A whole year. And what happens after you send in your tape?
You get an audition.
And then you got accepted onto the show?
Yes,
So once you've been accepted, what's the first thing that happens then?
Well, you go to have your costume fitted.
Costume, well, that takes time, yes. And yours is quite an important
Yes,
costume,
yes,
isn't it?
it
You'll
is.
see why in a minute. Looking forward tremendously to this one. And what happens after that?
Then you get a wig fitted.
How do they do the wig
They put
fitting?
a plastic cling film over your head.
Oh, right, yeah. They
It's
don't
like
have to do that. It's
No,
just
they
so we
don't.
can have a laugh,
So we can have a
really.
laugh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the only pleasure we get these days. Come on. Tell me a bit about the person you are going to be.
Well, the person was born in New York in 1956.
He was.
He's a drummer, a producer and a songwriter of the band he was in.
OK, and he's most famous for what?
His outrageous costumes on
He
stage.
certainly was. Who are you going to be for us tonight, Keeble?
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Larry Blackman of Cameo.
Larry Blackman! Strap yourselves in! Tonight's singing live, Keeble Ruling, Larry Blackman!
Pretty ladies around the world, got a real thing to show you. So tell all the boys and girls, tell your brother, your sister, and your mama too. 'Cause we're about to throw down, and you know just what to do. Wave your hands in the air like you don't care. Glide by the people as they stop to look and stare. Do your dance, do your dance, do your dance. Mama, come on, baby, tell me what the word, everybody say, when you hear the call, you got to get it underway. Word up, it's the cold word. No matter where you shake it, you know that you've been heard. Now all you soccer DJs who think they're fly, there's got to be a reason, and we know the reason why they're trying to put on those airs and act real cool. But you got to realize that they're acting like most. Give us music, we can use it. We need to dance. We don't have no time for psychological romance. No romance, no romance, no romance for me. Mama, come on, baby, tell me what the word, everybody say, when you hear the call, you got to get it underway. What's the word, everybody say, when you hear the call, you got to get it underway. Word up, it's the cold word. No matter where you shake it, you know that you'll be heard. Now, when you hear the call, you got to get it underway. Word up.
Your daughter Alicia loves to play at dressing up, doesn't she?
She does, she does.
And now we see where she gets it from, don't we? It's amazing you share so much with Larry Blackman, don't you?
Yes.
It's the voice, the energy, the style, the hair. The codpiece is entirely new. Ladies and gentlemen, Keeble Rule as Larry Blackman. That's all 5 voices heard, but fool if you think it's over. It's not over until the lady with the weight issues vocalises in a melodic fashion. If you're playing along at home, who would you vote for? If you still can't decide, here's a reminder. Rachel Kerr was R&B's sadly missed star, Aaliyah. Looks, attitude, voice, 3 out of 3 for Andy Pryke as Meatloaf.
2 out of 3, baby.
Fenella Lee took the temperature right up as Peggy Lee.
What a lovely way to burn.
If you want it, come and vote it. Wayne Ashton as David Gray. And Keeble Rule was hoping for more than just a cameo as Larry Blackman.
When you hear the call, you got to get it underway.
This is the moment democracy swings into action. So who is your best sound-alike? Studio audience, cast your votes now. We have a winner. Is it Aaliyah, Meatloaf, Peggy Lee, David Gray, or Larry Blackman? And the winner is Meatloaf! Woo! All I can say is, thank goodness Meatloaf uses a Anki. You okay? You're the one who said you shouldn't have been here at all. But we can choose out of 30,000 people who apply, and you're the one who's on this stage, and you're the one who's now going to be in the live grand final. That should tell you something. Does that give you any confidence?
Need a bigger Anki.
Yes. Well, you were right, weren't you, Julie? You knew. Now, here's where it gets really tough. You've seen the best, and these are the best of the best so far. Our first winner, William Brown, bringing back the 70s as Errol Brown. George Gordon as the newest Latin legend, Enrique Iglesias. Lisa Fletcher as the incomparable Sinead O'Connor. Andy McCrink as that working-class hero, John Lennon. Carolyn Cullen as cabaret queen, Liza Minnelli. Enno Williams as Harlem's finest, Alicia Keys. Nick McCulloch as that 24-carat star, Neil Diamond. And last week's winner, Paulette Williams, with the classic country voice of Dolly Parton. Thanks to all 5 of our star guests, but only one can do it again live. For now, we'll give Andy his last chance to strut his stuff on telly before the final and see how he went from delivery driver to superstar in just a few short months. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Pryke as Meatloaf. Good night.